Good. Oh, the box. Didn't talk about the box. What's up everyone, and thank you for tuning in to another video. Today we'll be taking a look at one of my favorite sneakers of all time, what is probably one of my favorite Jordan models of all time, and that's the Jordan 3 in a cool grey colorway. If you do like what you see here today, don't forget to hit the like button, comment if you've got anything to say, and if you want to support the channel, hit subscribe. Don't forget, I've got an Instagram page as well, 3 kicks a day. I post over there daily. I've got a bit of a disclaimer to make, right? And that is that I've got a lot of favorite Jordan models. I think we all do, right? In any case, the reason why I often say that the Jordan 3 is one of my favorite Jordan models of all time is I guess because of some of the significance that sits behind it. We all know pretty well that this was Tinker Hatfield's first design, and he was brought on to try and change the relationship between Michael Jordan and Nike at the time. I think the story goes something along the lines of him not being overly happy with the Jordan 2, and so something really needed to change with the 3. The 3 being Tinker's first design is not the only first that came about with the 3. There's also a few other things that's worth mentioning. It's also the first Jordan to have an exposed air unit. It was the first Jordan to be released in a mid-cut, and it was the first Jordan to use the Jumpman logo. What we have now is the Jordan 3 in a cool grey colorway. Cool grey is not new to the Jordan brand, and it's certainly not new to the 3. Although the 3 first got this application in 2007, and it hasn't been released until now. It's crazy to think that it's been, nearly 14 years since this particular colorway was released, just considering how killer it looks. And I am super happy that they have re-released it in this color. So basically what we're going to see is that there's 5 colors that make up this Jordan 3 model. And that is the light graphite, white, a darker grey, peel orange, and sports red. And on this model, you're going to find that it's mostly made up of nubuck. So first things first, let's take a look at the outsole. You see that white and grey are the dominant colors across the outsole, and Jordan is written in sports red. I'm not going to go through the performance specs of the outsole, but it's pretty standard fare for a Jordan 3. Moving up to the polyurethane midsole, the way I would describe it is that it's more of a white midsole with dark grey overlays across the top of the heel cap area, and then above the top of the midsole that wraps around the heel counter. Underneath the heel is an air unit that exposes the orange peel that sits inside of the airbag. Just above the midsole is probably what I would think to be one of the most recognizable features of the Jordan 3, and that's the elephant print that sits across the toe cap area and that wraps around the heel counter here at the back. The left and right panels of the shoe, as well as the toe box area, are all constructed using the nubuck in light graphite. Up into the outside of the heel collar is a dark grey perforated nubuck. The back tab is also done in a dark grey, the Jumpman logo in sports red, and air written in peel orange. White lining is matching the white laces, which sits on top of a padded tongue. The padded tongue has a Jumpman logo in sports red, and it's also split between a perforated design at the bottom half and a really smooth finish on top. The smooth finish that you'll find on the top of the tongue is a little bit different to the nubuck that's all around the rest of the upper. It feels a lot more smoother, almost like a suede. And that's being backed with a darker grey material. Moving along into the eye stay, you'll see that here there is a bit of separation of colour as well. 5 pure orange eyelets sit down the bottom. Moving up along the middle part of the eye stay, and you've kind of got these little lace loops that are done in a light grey that sit on top of a perforated dark grey nubuck. And then up the top you've got another pair of pure orange eyelets. These fit true to size. I'm a US 13. This fits perfectly. I don't think you need to size up or down. I don't think that there's anything that is fairly outstanding from a comfort perspective, but they do get the job done. They're not uncomfortable to wear, and they look the business. I think it's been really well constructed. There is a really good mix of materials, and I think overall from just a color blocking perspective, it's done really well. Light graphite, or that cool grey I guess, is the dominant color, but their use of some dark grays just to contrast that lightness, and then having some of that orange come through in the eyelets, also in the airbag, I think work really well. So there you have it. That's the Jordan 3 in cool grey. For me, it's a must cop. I think there's very little to not like about the sneaker. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think about it. Did you cop it? Do you like it? Do you not? What's your favourite Jordan model? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Later.